morning. Everybody wants some grain. Good morning.
Many cows moo 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 moo. Many cows moo 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 moo. Many cows moo 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 moo. Many cows moo.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kirchberg Mini Farms. Today we're going to be using the tractor to do a little bit of work on the farm. I got to feed these guys some hay. I'm probably going to move some brush and get some other things done. But what I really wanted to talk to you about today is what I like about my Kioti CK3510 SE with a cab, some problems I've had with my Kioti tractor, and some things I don't really like about the tractor. So come along with us today as we feed our mini cows and talk about our CK3510 SE. There she is, the Kioti CK3510 SE tractor with the bale spear, which we're fixing to put to work here in just a minute. But first we got to get this barn opened up and get it where we can get the tractor in there. Oh, look at that. Gotta move my rock bin. I've collected some rocks here because what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to pile these rocks like I've done over here. I'm going to pile them along the barn here, get rid of some of the weeds. Jody wouldn't let me pile them over here though. She's got some flower growing up here. One out of many that decided to come up. They're pretty cool though. Anyways, let's get this barn opened up so we can get this tractor to work. I don't know if you can hear it, but the cows are complaining because they can't figure out where I put the hay. So I'm going to go out here, track them down, and show them where their hay is. Hey, it's over here. Come and get me. Come on. Come on, Christopher. Let's go. Come on. It's over here. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Faith. Show them the way. Come on, Big Mama. Come on. It's over here. Come on. Christopher. Come on. Right here. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Big Mama. Let's go. Come on. Curiosity gets her every time. Come on. I got hay over here. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, you see it, don't you? Don't you? Come on, Red. Come get some. Come on. There you go. Now you figured it out. Come on, Jojo. There they go. Now you guys figured it out. Goofballs. Hey, you're not supposed to be in here. Get out. Go. Get. Build a gate, they said. Keep the dogs out. How good that did, didn't it, Ducky? Crazy dogs. All right, well, here she is, my Kioti CK3510 with a KL4030 loader and the cab, which is my favorite part. So when I was looking for a tractor, I got to be honest, I didn't know if I wanted a cab or if I wanted an open station. I was leaning towards a cab, and here's why. I know everything I do around my farm, well, anywhere I'm doing something, Piper likes to tag along and hang out. She loves to be a part of the action. So my initial thought was, well, if I get a cab, it'll be better for her because she'll be contained within that cab. It'll be safer. But then I started looking at the cost, and the cost of a cab tractor was, it was $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 difference to add a cab to a tractor. I tried the other orange tractor, the Kubota. I went after the green tractor, the John Deere. I looked at Mahindras. I looked at Massey Ferguson's. I looked at them all. And I looked at these Kiotis, and I came back to them. Came back to them a couple times. As a matter of fact, I came back to the Kiotis and the John Deere. Then I started talking about the different packages and options. I looked at some, oh, there's another one I looked at. It's a blue tractor, New Holland. I looked at New Holland. I almost pulled the trigger on a New Holland. Good thing I didn't, though. My local dealer ended up retiring, and there's no service centers close by. So I'm really glad I didn't grab that New Holland. I was this close to pulling the trigger on it. My subtle hesitation saved me because he announced his retirement, and that made the decision very clear as to where I went. But I looked at the New Hollands, I looked at the John Deeres, I looked at the Kiotis very hard. Sat in all of them, looked at them. Really couldn't decide, again, if I wanted that open cab or the open tractor or the cab tractor. I really fell for the cab tractor again. I was leaning heavy on that, but the cost was really deterring me. So I met up with a dealer, Bud's Tractor Service. They're in Jackson, Michigan. Awesome people there. I met up with him, and I just stopped by one day and said, hey, I want to look at your tractors. I want to take it for a test drive. He goes, hey, hop on it, take it for a spin, play with it, go drive out there in the field and see what you think. Well, he put me in this tractor. And I got to talking to him. I said, I really love this tractor. I think it's the right size. What's the lifting capacity? What are all these things? And he said, this lifts about 1,600 pounds. And it does. I can verify that. I've moved milk replacer and other things. It definitely handles the weight. Matter of fact, one day I probably need to do a lifting comparison or a lift video to see how much it actually lifts. But got to talking to him. I said, hey, I really love this tractor. I love a lot of the features about it. It doesn't have the treadle pedal like the Kubota. It's got 2 independent pedals. That's a lot like the New Holland, as well as the John Deere. I said, but I probably can't afford this tractor. Give me some ideas on pricing for an open cab similar to this, or just like this. He said, I'll do you one better. He walked inside, he ran some numbers, and here's what I got. I got something I couldn't turn down, obviously. So I quoted the other tractors. John Deere, the green one, I quoted the John Deere with just the bucket, and the cab tractor, same size as this, 35 horse, and that came out to over $40,000. I think it was like $46,000. It was expensive. Priced this tractor out. He gave me a bucket. I got the tiller on the back. I got forks. And this cab tractor. And I couldn't believe the price. I was beside myself. When he handed me that paper, it was well over. Anyways, it was more than $10,000 cheaper than the John Deere with just a bucket. So, needless to say, I bought a tractor that day on the spot. Now, I since added the bale spear and a grapple, which I absolutely love. If you've seen one of my other videos, I actually damaged the grapple and had to get it fixed, but it's fixed. It's back in service. And that's how I ended up with a CK3510. And here's some things that I want to tell you that I really love about this tractor. First, the one thing I really love about the tractor, obviously, is the cab. I have bad allergies, sinus, and the cab has really helped me, especially out here in dusty conditions. I've been working this tractor a lot, cleaning up fields, pasture, you name it. When dust is flying, it's not affecting me. The other thing I love about this thing is when it's hot out, I sit in air conditioning. When it's cold out, I'm sitting in a heated cab. I can literally come out, jump in this tractor in shorts and my boots and get to work. Turn the heat on, I'm comfortable. Turn the AC on, comfortable. It's just been perfect. The other things I like about this tractor is its lifting capacity. And I really love the pedal system, and it has the, let me see what that's called. It has the linked pedal system. So if your tractor's at idle and you push on the forward, it'll throttle up and drive the tractor forward. If you stop, it'll idle back down. If you want to go in reverse, you can just push the pedal to go in reverse, and the tractor will rev up with that linked pedal and rev up to the speed that you're driving. It's been awesome. I love it. It's been awesome. Maintenance on this has been simple. Have had no problems. I simply grease it. It doesn't burn a lot of diesel fuel. It's very efficient on the fuel, but very happy about that. So there's not much more other I can say about this tractor than I love it. Now, there are a couple things that have happened to this tractor. One, if you've seen one of my other videos, this tractor had a hydraulic leak in the rear. It was common, and it was a seal that blew out in a fitting going to the pump that was on a recall. I took this into my dealer, dropped it off one night. By the next day, I was picking my tractor back up. It's awesome. So that got fixed under warranty, no questions asked. While it was there, I had the oil changed, had some other things done just to clean her up and get her ready for work. He did all that for me. That was very awesome. But again, it was just that little gasket that was a known issue. I've not had problems with it since, and I pushed this tractor pretty hard. The other thing that's happened, the AC went out. Couldn't figure out what was going on with this thing. The AC would come on, and of course it's like 100 degrees the day that the AC goes out. I was going crazy in the cab, sweating like crazy. AC comes on, 10 seconds later, I noticed on the button the little orange light shuts off. Push the button, turn it on and off, reboot the tractor, get the AC running again. Sure enough, it shuts off. I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I was getting a little nervous. I was going to have to take it back in. Well, let me show you what I discovered. Here's what I discovered. Underneath the hood, there's a screen. Of course, you have these coolers, different coolers here. I don't know what all the coolers are for, but we got several different coolers here. We got several coolers, and then we have this little, I want to say it looks like a bug screen, like on your windows, your house windows. there's a bug screen looking thing in front of the radiator, and that thing gets clogged up. Well, I opened this thing up, and this thing was covered in dust, grass, just caked on there. So I drove my tractor around out front, got the old water hose out, sprayed it off, cleaned it real good, got everything cleaned out, got everything looking almost brand new again. Closed the lid, prayed for the best, and guess what? My AC started working and hasn't quit since. So a word of advice, if you have one of these tractors or any other tractor, make sure you pop this hood and clean out all these components up here. Whatever they're cooling, I can tell you one thing, it affects the air conditioner. So keep it clean. So that's one thing I've got to learn to do is pop the hood every now and then, spray down all these cooling systems and all these components here that can get clogged up with dust and dirt and grass and everything else out in the field, and get that cleaned up. There's one other thing that I realize that this tractor bugs me about. The rear hydraulics on this are sketchy. And I can show it to you here in just a second, but it's very jumpy, very sketchy, and I've done everything I could to try to fix it, and I can't figure it out. All right, I gotta fire this old tractor up, put her in park. Let's see here. Okay, I set the parking brake. Idle down. Let's go ahead and give her a crank. Now I'm gonna operate the controls from inside. I'm gonna try to. And you watch that rear. It'll go up fairly smooth. See that? See how it's jumping? Now you see how that was jumping on the back of the tractor? I've tried every adjustment, every widget thing on here to try to get that fixed. I cannot figure out how to get that thing to smooth out. It's jumpy at best. Again, I've not been able to figure out. That's one thing that's driving me absolutely berserk on this tractor. It drives me nuts. Oh, but wait, there's more. There's one more thing now that I think of it. The bucket. The bucket. It's another thing that gets me a little bit on the bucket. It's got to be some of the hydraulic system that's a little wonky, because I can't get the bucket to go up and tilt or do anything at the same time. You know, normally you can move the controls and you can get it to go up and adjust it, you know, to kind of keep things level. I can't do that on this tractor. I've struggled and struggled. They say you get a knack for it. I hate to say this, but I've jumped on some other tractors, green and orange ones. Works a little better. Does not work that great on this Kioti CK3510. I'll keep practicing. But I got about 100 hours on her, and I ain't learned it yet, so I'm not sure this old dog's going to learn any more new tricks with that. But I'll give her a shot. All right, I'm going to fire her back up, and I'm going to mess with these controls. This is your controls for the bucket. And I'm going to see if I can get it to do it, but I'm not having no luck. I can do it going down. Up, not so much. Down though? Let's see. See, I can do it going down. That is weird. I can do this going down, but going up, if I were to put this down and go up and try to bring that bucket into me, it's almost like it stops. I can only do one or the other. I wonder if it's related to whatever's going on in the back of the tractor. I don't know. Again, that's one of those other quirks that just drive me crazy. Check it out. 98.6 hours on this old girl. 98.6 hours. Runs like a champ. She'll be due for an oil change here in, what is that, 1.4 hours? We'll get the oil change, get it into the dealer. Another thing I really like about this tractor is down below the steering wheel, we have cruise control right here. Right here's cruise control button. So if you're driving along and you got a fixed speed, you can just hit this button and the tractor will keep going the same speed. I did have somebody make a comment wanting to know if it goes in reverse and you can do that. So I'm going to give that a try a little bit later today. The other thing I like about this tractor, it has the auto PTO on and off. I've heard good and bad about that. Over here again we have our rear PTO control. Just smack it, turn it off. Windshield wipers. Rear windshield wipers. Lights. Oh, got a rear heater on the rear window. Defrost that rear window. I've got the AC controls and heat controls up here to my top left. We slide over to the right. This tractor did not come with a radio, but my lovely wife bought me one for Christmas, so I got me a radio in here to listen to some tunes. We've got an overhead light. It comes in handy if you're out here in the dark, which I never am, typically. Some factory speakers. Those did come with the tractor. Those are pretty nice. They need to be upgraded. Need some 12s and a sub in here, I think. And we got this vent in the back for fresh air or recirculate. That's fresh air, that's recirculate. You can see there's quite a bit of dust on it. That probably needs to be cleaned out. A lot of times I have it on recirculate. Speed controls, high, medium, low on this tractor are down to your left. Right now it's a medium. I typically do most work in that. If I'm hauling loads around, I'll have an L for load. And if I need to get somewhere fast, I go in high, which is very rare. All right, another key important thing to mention on this tractor. Would you believe this tractor has air filters on it for the cab? That's right, it's got air filters right up here. You take those out, those got air filters. Not had to change them yet. They've not been real dirty. They've stayed pretty clean. But that's how the fresh air gets into the cab and runs. We have lights on the top. I love the lights on this. I've adjusted them different ways to see specific areas I want to see at night when I'm on the tractor. We got rear lights on the tractor. These come in handy. Use those quite a bit. What in the world? A wasp nest trying to form? Really, guys? Not on the tractor. Back here we have your window washer fluid. I definitely keep that full. Our diesel fuel tank. A little toolbox that comes in handy. Typically keep screwdrivers and cotter pins and stuff in there. Let's see what's in there. Ooh, there's a sandwich. Nope, no sandwich. Rear PTO. Does have rear PTO controls right here. You can move it up and down. One thing I think I got to get for this tractor is a quick hitch attachment. I've been told that'll work out pretty awesome. People seem to love it. I might have to bite the bullet this year and or this winter and buy me one. Merry Christmas to me. But there she is. Kioti CK3510. I think I've ran through everything, the good, bad, ugly. There's no real ugly to this tractor. It's been an awesome tractor. I definitely recommend it to anybody that's looking for one. If you are in the market for a tractor, I would recommend taking a look at the Kioti tractors. They're awesome tractors. They have really good warranties. My local dealer here has been awesome. Even if I have questions, I can just give him a call. He picks up the phone. Yeah, Kip, what can I help you with? I ask him a couple questions. He answers it for me, and I'm done. If I have warranty issues, same thing. He'll tell me when he can squeeze me in. He gets it right in. He doesn't make me wait weeks or months to get it fixed. He brings me right in, gets a tractor fixed, so I can get back out playing on the farm with it again. That's been pretty awesome. So, again, that's my summary. If I had to do it over again, would I buy this tractor? In a heartbeat. There's one thing I'd do differently, but it's probably something everybody says. I'd get one size bigger. Seems to be the common theme with a tractor. Anyways, I thought I'd give you a little rundown and a review, 1 year review of my Kioti CK3510. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informational. If you like it, give us a big thumbs up. And if you would, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be awesome. Again, everybody, I hope you had a great day here on Kirchberg Mini Farms, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.